the things I ask students right away, how many people want to get an A in class? And I'd say 90% of the people are willing to say, I want an A.
Mean by multiplying powers with the same base. If I have a cubed times a squared, what does that actually mean? A times a times a times a times a, right? Here's my a cubed and here's my a squared. So what's that equal to?
Some students are older students, they're embarrassed that they don't know the information. They want to hear it again and again, but they don't know how to ask because they're embarrassed.
I am not comfortable with math at all.
I'm a gamer. I play PC games.
I dropped out doing drugs and crime and in and out of jail.
One of 10 kids, I'm the oldest. English, history, and math were hard for me.
At 15, I dropped out of high school.
I was stuck into an ESL class just because that's the only thing that they could do. I was learning with other students who actually were just learning how to speak English, and my issue was math.
I first started creating pen casts for practice exams so that they could prepare for their actual exams, and they ate that up.
When the opportunity came to use alternatives to the hard textbook, I jumped at it because 90% of my people wanted A's. So here's a way to get the material to them. They still have to do the old school study, but here was a way that they could perhaps relate to the material more easily.
To be able to go onto a computer and look and listen and hear that part that you would have to ask or be embarrassed and raise your hand and say, I don't know this, and I'm 53 years old.
Because I needed help.
I needed to keep up with the homework, and I needed a schedule.
I see students forming study groups around it too, using, in here in the Universal Learning Lab and in the math lab, that students will actually meet together to watch the pen casts and to do their homework together.
Brainstorm together, the energy at meeting is pretty good. We're on assignments together, so the social support really helps.
Been out of trouble, period, for 14 years now. But now that's only by the grace of God. Now, once I came home, I incurred a company, and I felt that I needed more knowledge to run the company. So I decided to come to school again and get an AA in business administration. My first semester, it was very hard. I flunked math. So I talked to Miss Renita Pitts, and she said maybe there's something wrong with my learning ability. So I came to Stacey Kayden's class, and she was so helpful. And they introduced me to the Smartpen. And that Smartpen really helped me because with the use of the Smartpen, I passed the math class that I had flunked previously, pre-algebra, with a B+ average.
I would go to the Smartpen on Facebook and I could go back over the class piece by piece and rewind sections and replay them and just go at my own pace to learn what was taught in the class, because the teacher goes through things so quickly in class that I just couldn't keep up.
My job is to upload notes, make sure the Facebook is working okay. So I usually would come in the lab every day and go look in the inbox and see if there's any pins that are need to upload.
Last semester I was really struggling with a intermediate algebra. And I didn't tell nobody because everybody looked at me like I should know. But they had this program called Smartpen, and it was advertised all over the campus. So I decided to, when I was at home, to get on the internet and check out Smartpen. And what I found out was that every note that was taken in the class that the teacher gave out was taken and put on that website. My final, I needed to get a 95. And I had not gotten a 95 all semester. I got a 65, a 78, and I needed to get a 95. And so I took the Smartpen notes, and I studied all weekend, I studied all Monday, I studied all Tuesday morning. And Tuesday when I went in there for the test, I don't know exactly the number I got, but I got better than a 95 because I got an A for the class.
Yeah, A's.
Yes,
No.
we both got an A.